Hello and welcome to this special episode of the Booth Review 360. Today we're going to be talking about cavemen, so stick around and enjoy. Alright guys, so I have a lot of questions about cavemen, from what do they eat, when did they lose all their hair, why did they lose their hair, and pretty much every question you can think of.
Wait, what do you mean hair?
Because where did cavemen come from? They came from apes, right? So they had to, because we came from cavemen and cavemen came from apes. So obviously sometime they lost their...
from an ape.
Well,
where'd you come from?
Where the you came from
My
a caveman. Well, your mom's mom from a thousand times ago came from an ape supposedly, and I want to know why.
That's not been confirmed.
No, why would the cavemen lose their hair though? Because they need their hair for the warmth, like an ape. Because an ape doesn't need clothes. Losing our hair would mean that we have to hunt and get clothing. Why would we do that? Why would we just keep our hair?
Maybe just one day they realized it was more stylish to be without hair, and they just woke up and just all waxed each other. Monkeys and cavemen are not the same thing. That's a stereotype that we gotta clear up.
A hairy caveman is not an ape. Is that what you're saying?
Definitely not.
No, not at all.
So what's the difference between a caveman and an ape? What's the difference then?
Caveman is a thinking, upright, standing individual.
Wait, can they talk though? They have no language. Cavemen.
They can grunt.
Yeah, they grunt.
So can apes though.
Yeah, apes just grunt though. So what's the difference? Just because they have no hair, that makes it
caveman.
No, it's more of a human grunt though.
A human grunt?
A human grunt.
No.
Cavemen could paint on cave walls though.
Yeah, apes don't paint.
Yeah.
Apes don't paint. People think that there's UFOs because of caveman paintings. They paint stuff in the sky, so they think there's UFOs back then.
I mean, there was UFOs back then, but I mean...
No, there was no UFOs back then.
I don't think that's what paintings are about. I don't think they're just like, bored, I'm going to paint on a wall, you know?
Yeah,
no. Why would there be aliens back then and not... You think aliens would go to the cavemen instead of coming to us and we're smarter?
Yeah, because they put the cavemen there.
The aliens put the cavemen...
Yeah, you want to know why the cavemen have no hair and the apes have hair?
Why?
Because the aliens crossbreeded with the apes to create the cavemen.
So you think aliens interjected themselves into human history, breeded with some kind of...
Absolutely.
So aliens are like normal...
And made man?
Made cavemen.
And that accounts for the great leap forward.
The missing link.
So who exactly...
Aliens are the missing link.
Who exactly did aliens breed with?
Apes?
Apes. Cave apes.
Wait, so aliens are just normal humans, so if we breed with the apes, they just come out...
No, aliens are aliens.
Wait, here's my problem.
They look like
people. You're assuming that there were some cavemen out in the field, aliens came down, and they were able to cross-pollinate.
The aliens,
the DNA that was able to...
They're good with the DNA, you know, they alter the DNA.
They altered their own DNA.
If they have technology to get to Earth, they have the technology to
definitely.
That is completely wrong. I think they waited for cows to go to sleep, and they snuck up on and strangled them.
They strangled cows?
Yeah. Cut them open with
Cavemen were strong.
Started eating them raw?
He ate them raw. If it's a fresh cow, just eats grass.
Well, did they have fire before they had knives?
No, you just bash them open.
Wait, you think...
Yeah,
you think someone can go out, kill an animal, and just eat the raw meat?
Yeah, you can eat the raw meat as long as it's within the first 2 hours. I'm pretty sure it's scientifically proven. If it's within the first 2 hours of the meat, you can eat it all you want.
Let's just dismiss the whole alien thing, okay? Alien, let's just for the sake of argument throw that out. So you have this prehistoric man, very primitive, very hairy. If the theory is correct that they kind of came from some sort of primate or ape type creature, right? I don't buy that at all. Here's one of the reasons. Why do they lose the hair? And why do they lose the tail? Those are two very beneficial things to primitive man. They lose them, you become weaker. You become it's a bad mutation, you become the outcast. They're going to kill you instantly, and you're not going to be able to breed because you are a freak.
Yeah. They're looking freaky.
Well, evolution, like, it doesn't only, like, strengthen and give, like, strong traits. It gives, like, it takes away traits that are unnecessary.
Well, no, it's necessary. If I had hair, full body hair, I wouldn't need clothes.
Right.
I wouldn't need
But
to
if
go
you-
spend my money and buy stuff. I would just have
When
hair.
they started getting smarter and building shelters for themselves, or
How'd they get
Yeah,
smarter?
right, it needs to be
So they were all hairy apes, and they just started getting smarter out of nowhere. They just started getting smarter.
Yeah, because that's evolution too. If we're talking about evolution,
They just started getting
like, they
smarter.
just get smarter.
Like the dumb ones died.
Yeah, the
smart
dumb ones die off, the smart ones
Go
live
to
on and recreate.
That doesn't make any sense. Why would they just change if they're doing fine? A
What
gorilla lives better than me.
They're not doing
I'll
fine.
admit, a gorilla lives
Those
way
monkeys-
better than me.
Those monkeys are getting killed. out
How?
there. It's a battlefield in the wild.
No,
you know.
if you go see a silverback gorilla, he ain't dying. He's surviving out there he's getting the bananas, and he's pretty strong. He's pretty big. He's not dying.
Do you think our current understanding of cavemen and evolution is going to be proven to be correct in 500 years? Do you think it will still be the same? Will it be thrown out completely? Will there be variations? Will we be on to something new hundreds of years from now?
I think definitely in the future, everything that we know now is just going to be just destroyed.
Yeah.
Nothing we know is right. We're going to find some bones, find some ancient civilization, some missing link, or aliens are going to come down and tell us we're all wrong. It's gonna change it all.
Alright guys, we talked a lot about cavemen, and now it's time to give our reviews.
I'm going to give Cavemen 5 booths because you always got to remember where you came from, you know?
Exactly.
Shout out to the Cavemen for keeping us alive through the years, you know?
I gave Cavemen 3 out of 5 boots because I love cave paintings, but just it's all confusing to me.
Yeah. Alright, agreed, it is confusing. That's why I'm giving Cavemen a 1, because for all we know, it could be all a lie. You know, we don't really know anything about cavemen. If a new fact were to come about someday, you know, it could all be a lie, and we don't really know. Alright, so that does it for this special episode of the Booth Review 360. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.